driving along, heading home. It's 4:38. I was at my dad's house for about 10 minutes. It took 21 minutes to get there. I cut my time in half. Also, I don't know what these people are doing. Oh, I see what they're doing. There's a little baby out there. Bad baby. Toddler, a child. There's a tiny child out there that's walking around with their mother. And better safe than sorry, that way in case the child decides to run out there and go like, oh, look at my child, I'm gonna go get squashed by a car. That'd be a pretty bad thing to happen. My laptop's still going ping, ping, ping. I do not know. They are not connected to anything for some time now. Anyway, I fully suspect I should be home in about 20 minutes. Because right now I'm getting reached that weird rush hour time period. Leaving here where I may or may not hit traffic. If I don't hit traffic, I should be home in about 20 minutes. If I hit traffic, I'll be home in about 38 minutes. So it may double up my time from here. Oh man, that's right, school's back. School's back in session. School's around to destroy your children's brains. Falsified history written by the victors of everything. I know why my phone keeps dinging like that. I had a bunch of PuTTY SSH sessions open to some different devices. And they're all just finally timing out. You know, I've been disconnected for almost an hour now. They're now starting to time out and say, oh, we're not actually connected anymore. Yeah. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. School bus. I don't have to stop for buses. All those people on that other side there should be stopping. But they get the bus doesn't actually have its stop sign pulled out. So I guess they don't have to stop. Alright, so check this joint out. New barbecue joint coming up. Beer Bourbon Barbecue called Feast Barbecue. Established in 2012. Never heard of them. How can it be established in 2012 and I've never heard of them? Whatever, we'll figure it out soon because I'm going to go look them up when I get home. Feast Barbecue. Feast Barbecue. Remember, Feast Barbecue. Look them up. I'll probably send myself a message about too lazy for that. Leave a little space in case anybody needs to go through. So it's a slow bar over here on the right called the Beach. It's not a bar, it's a pub and grill. They serve the beers, and they also serve the foods. I kind of want to check them out, but also I don't like beaches. I mean, I like beaches, but I like beaches in like places like this. This is not beach territory. There's no water. It's not a vast desert. Bone garden. Plant some bones, maybe we get some that grow. August 15th. It's next week for us. Oh, that's right. Bullitt County is that's the people I know who had school started that long ago.
and inspired former staffers to start a competing digital publication.
I encounter the mayor of Denver blinking in a blazing sun. It's rising to 100 degrees, but here he is with other local officials celebrating a corporate gift to help single-parent families.
Warren Village and United Airlines are today launching a meaningful partnership.
Mayor Michael Hancock tells me he is a fan, by and large, of the news and of the Denver Post.
I would tell you that being around Denver all my life, being a political junkie, if you will, I have learned and watched and observed how our democracy works through the media.
The Post gave big headlines to unflattering incidents involving the mayor and his son. Yet Hancock says he was proud to participate in a rally for the newspaper staff earlier this year.
While it's not always fair or what I want to read, even if it, that is about me in particular, I understand the importance of free, uncensored media in our nation.
At that event, unveiling the donation for single-parent families, Denver TV news team was there. The Denver Post quoted press releases. The paper quotes press releases a lot more than it once did. I met Dana Caulfield in the lobby of the landmark Denver Post building across from City Hall. Except the Denver Post is no longer there. Caulfield is a former reporter and editor for the paper. It's got some pretty inspirational words and messages here. What does it say on the wall there?
Investigate, report, record, illuminate, reflect, journalism.
So these are all great words. How much of that gets done here in this building?
None.
After 2 rounds of layoffs last year, the Post said it would move its journalists out to save money. Most now work at its printing plant in the suburbs. The idea was to stave off future job cuts. Then news came in March. More sweeping layoffs. A private investment group called Alden Global Capital owns the Post. The newspaper industry faces grim trends, but the Denver Post is widely believed to be profitable, yet it keeps getting cut. The paper's newsroom is less than a third of what it was. Again, Dana Caulfield.
So, in addition to running a breaking news team and having a couple of enterprise reporters, I had to do web production. I was liaison with the photo department. I was
Yep, I hit that weird,
quickly becoming a master of none.
So she quit.
weird traffic
Global
trouble.
did not respond to requests for comment. The paper's top editor wrote me that she is, quote, pretty busy these days without much administrative help.
In the Suffolk County area, the metro, I cover pretty much everything outside of Denver. So
This truck.
a bit of terror. Yes, the donut around Denver, essentially.
Denver Post reporter John Aguilar says all those layoffs have taken a toll.
We're kind of starting to find people's breaking point now, whereas
I'm gonna get over.
the previous cuts, I think, what happened next. Now you're just seeing people leaving in large numbers beyond the cuts that were made in March. And I hadn't seen that happen before.
In a rented WeWork space around the corner from the old Denver Post building, you can find the Colorado Sun, a new digital news outlet started by former Denver Post veterans, including Dana Caulfield. The site's top editor is Larry Rickman.
So we decided to take a different approach. What we're trying to do is to demonstrate to Colorado, these are the stories that you want to read, these are the stories that you need to read, and to build bold.
ColoradoSun.com promises to be advertising free.
At the end of the day, we rise or fall based upon the support that we get from the people of Colorado, and that means people giving us $5 a month, or maybe $5,000 to help
Take
us
it.
out.
Rickman had been a senior Post editor. He quit after he wasn't allowed to name Alden Global in an article on the paper's former editorial page editor, who called for the paper to be sold. Rickman says the Post is now too hobbled to fulfill its mission.
Those are a lot of stories that aren't getting covered. People who aren't being celebrated, bad guys who aren't being exposed, corruption that isn't being exposed. We just don't know. We don't know what we have lost as a community.
What's happening at the Post in Denver is mirrored in communities across the country. Rickman says the Post journalists are laboring awfully hard to do good work, in spite of their bosses, rather than because of them. David Folkenflik, NPR News, Denver.
The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences announced a new Oscar category today. Starting with the 2019 awards, which will honor movies released this year, there will be a prize for outstanding achievement in popular film. The Academy also announced other changes to its telecast, like keeping it to a trim 3 hours. And here to talk about this with us for a trim
want the people who love popular movies like, say, Black Panther, to watch the telecast and have a rooted interest.
Except Black Panther is an interesting example because I think many people expect it to be nominated for, I don't know, normal Oscars, like Best Picture maybe. So what's the difference between most popular movie and like Best Picture?
Well, that's the thing. Whatever they do is going to be seen as an also-ran, whoever is nominated for this category. And what does popular mean? Are they going by box office numbers? Because yes, there's a very good chance that Black Panther, it's a great movie, could be nominated. But I think they're trying to account for the fact that it might not be.
So there's going to be 10 Best Picture nominees plus most popular film or whatever they're calling it nominees. There's going to be a lot of love, but it's not all going to make the telecast.
Right. That's the other thing. So they're going to just keep barreling on, giving out awards all night long in an effort to keep it to a trim 3 hours, as you said, which means that they're going to keep giving out awards during the commercials. And they haven't said which categories they're going to
The less popular ones.
If you are a sound editor in Hollywood, you might want to be preparing mentally right now and managing your family's expectations because you're probably going to get shunted to the commercials.
But if you're sitting in the Dolby Theater, it's just going to look like one big show. Some of the show will just be during the commercial.
And they will edit those speeches and slip them into the broadcast at some point.
Can you give me an example of a film that might be in the running for a popular movie that would never even be considered for one of the other Oscar categories?
Let's see. The Avengers films, for example, now they're quality film. They do exactly what they set out to do. It's not the kind of thing the Academy has historically awarded.
Or I recently saw Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Probably not likely to get honored at the Oscars, but maybe in the popular film category.
In a perfect world, it would get nominated for an Oscar because it's a great fun movie. But no, it's exactly the kind of thing that the Academy would snub. And a lot of people wouldn't even consider it snubbing. They would consider it quite ignored. But yeah, this is an attempt to account for that. It does feel a little cynical. It does feel pandering. But this is the way of the
This is
world.
Hollywood.
This is Hollywood.
What is Hollywood if not cynical and pandering? That's Glenn Weldon of NPR's Pop Culture Happy Hour podcast. Thanks a lot.
It's an honor just to be nominated.
You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.
Support for NPR comes from this station and from Focus Features, presenting Black Klansman from director Spike Lee and producer Jordan Peele, based on the true story of the first African-American detective to go undercover and infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. In theaters Friday.
Man, speaking of Ku Klux
From the
Klan, look
Library
at
of
that bro in
Congress,
front of me.
The National Library
With
Service for the Blind and Physically
Confederate flag
Handicapped,
bumper sticker.
a program that offers thousands of books for all
Yeah.
ages in audio and braille formats.
That's why I
More at
messed that one up.
loc.gov/NLS-READ. And from Tire Rack, with more than 500 tire models from 22 manufacturers, and an online tool for finding tires based on vehicle needs, budget, and brand. TireRack.com.
Gosh darn it.
Helping drivers find,
Usually
deliver,
for
install.
typically the good and
Support for
obvious reason.
WFPL comes from Vita Studio, helping companies grow by connecting them to people. Storytelling through branding, design, and technology. The work for Louisville Collegiate School is up and running at louisvillecollegiate.org. Bernheim Forest, presenting the 10th annual Connect, Art, Science, and Nature Interact. Saturday, August 18th from 6:31 to 10:31. Beer, wine, food, live music, unplay, and interactive art featuring Grassmen. Wearable living nature art creations. Details at bernheim.org.
Good Wednesday afternoon. You're listening to All Things Considered as we continue today in Houston. A coalition of 7 states
wanted to be when I was
argued in
younger.
federal court that the DACA
Park ranger.
program should be temporarily halted.
I wanted to be a
3
cool
different
bro
courts have ruled
that
the
lived out
administration must
in
keep
a
the program.
house or fire tower out in the middle of the forest.
This is 89.3
Be one with the
WFPL
natures.
Louisville and at WFPL.org from Louisville Public Media. Several states have been making the case in court to end DACA, the program that keeps young immigrants from being deported.
We'll talk with an immigration lawyer about how DACA recipients are dealing with the legal limbo.
It's Wednesday, August 8th, and this is All Things Considered from NPR News.
Yeah. Military sticker got on the bottom right of your truck over there, tailgate to sir. How you gonna have a Confederate flag sticking plus some of military outfit sticker on your vehicle. U.S. military fought against such people as that.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Jack
Confederacy
Shepherd.
was not the
Trump's
U.S.
lawyers are responding in writing to the latest request from the Office of Special Counsel for leadership of the president as part of the ongoing
Calling you out on that.
litigation. NPR's Tamara Keith explains they aren't saying no, but they're not saying yes either.
The back and forth between Special Counsel Robert Mueller's team and President Trump's lawyers.
Throw it out there. You probably also don't like black people. Let you buy their weed from them, won't you? Because you know they got sold for you at you at a good rate. God, you're going the same direction as me too. I might give me an opportunity to get up close on you and see exactly what that sticker says. Alright, so you're a fisherman. South of Rise Again. Zombie outbreak team. Alright, so you're a wannabe survivalist. Still don't know what outfit and uniform that thing on the bottom right is supposed to be, but it looks like a German military hat that Skull's wearing, and Skulls tend to be a lot with German stuff, so I'm gonna put it out there. I think you are a alt-Reich. You are a white nationalist. You believe the South will rise again and white power will exist forever until the end of time, that white people are better than every other race. I'll say that without a shadow of doubt. You know what? You're absolutely wrong. White people burned in the sun. White people can't run. White man can't jump. That's over Larry Bird. Larry Bird jumped. That's in front of Wars. 3-point shooter. But whatever. White people most definitely. Conspiracy. They killed my stream. Just kidding. The app just crashed again. Because that's what it do. It like to crash sometimes. Oh, snap. Look at this bro walking the bike. That's not my bike. I don't care. Although, admittedly, if you're walking a bike down the road, why aren't you riding it right now? That right now is the perfect time to be riding it right through there so you don't have to walk. I don't understand. It's not even a gradient, not even a... The grade of that road right there is either 0.02 or 0.03%. It's negligible. You can ride that. Come on, bro. Pussy. Ass. On the truck. Whatever, I do what I want. Goodbye.